ne yene Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh na ebetwetwe enkomo na ebi a wati din no titru ni NPP for ene yene edidi Amanyosem achi nanso die na onimfa Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh ho. Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh ohwe ne ho abakosem a ne profile ne personal life. Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh was born on March 23, 1965. He's a Ghanaian politician and a member of the 6th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. He represented the Mampong constituency in Ashanti region on the ticket of the New Patriotic Party. Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh yewono afe apem hankono duosia enu March bosumla neto so aduonu miensa na yewono na obeye mrahye ofre 4th Republic mrahye bedwafo adu omudwuma mrahye bedwafo nso eka ho bi Asante Mantam abato mpesua Mampong ho na ogina NPP edi emu. He identified as a Christian. He's married with 3 children. Was born on March, like I said. He hails from Mampong, Ninampong, a town in Ashanti region. Waware for kutankwada mu miensa na manukuro mu ankasa ninchi Mampong kra friend Ninampong ewo Asante Mantamu. Now nugumasua na bodin tito nya kese na Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology ho and nya Bachelor of Science degree in Civil Engineering 1993. As a Ghana say democracy mo afi pepepe no obo any degree. He also attended the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration and obtained an executive master's degree in public administration. The public administration so opinion enim ehun bi pa. O de no tunche so any career. Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh a civil engineer by profession. Chese kasa civil engineer se wo Ghana ha se ya kofubedi ne ho adanse amotimi ehun Oko na Amanyosem so Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh is a member of the New Patriotic Party. Na said edika echire Mampong between 2009 to 2007 on the name 2017 on the name Nimoh man for Mampong when this NPP demo was Asante Mantam. Contested the NPP's presidential primaries in 2014. He lost the bid to represent the party in 2015 parliamentary primaries. 2014, a campaign for how do I normal pray Frankatufu the Bre NPP Amanyukoma on for Francis Addai Nimoh na on so eka ho be 2015 okoko pray biem senko komna chebe fie nanso so ankoye and say ebesi sabre yen shenden hu active politics mu na because ye kasa ye nyama bebre ne koso NPP for the past 2 months to 3 months ni eba na political dia NPP na take lead because omo to aba eyi mpenyufo ahodo nyama ahodo bebre ne koso ewo NPP Amanyukumu ene abamite ne yen saka opanyi ye ne bebo nkomo ahodo bebre ntitwe be wa fide semde kankan nansena no yentwe hu ta ye ba ye be yi wonu manyamfo Francis Addai Nimoh achiro. Babi mfamra Amanyosem dwumedie so our original TV mikasen komotwetwe koso on WhatsApp number ne da screen so no oso betimi a kire wadwen ade afa ho en opinion ne bonkomo former MP ede Mampong constituency Asante Mantamu wasom ewa ba mu pen watu franka corporate franka tufo di bre ewo NPP Amanyukoma oba Ghana Amanyosem a emi se obi oni di Amanyosem ya chibia no ade a wati edi onumanyamfo Francis Addai Nimoh onumanyamfo
eja Mejoso.
Afomi ede.
Nyame adom.
Wo Ghana hey. Ana ya utu kwan kwehemu a
same mintu kwan ko ba bia.
Wo he ya.
Me okre me wo man yam. Se o se achinya oda. Ho na atafre. Nti asase a onyame so de mayen. Ufiri elubo. Na akọ aplawo. Na akọ kulungugu eboko. Na wasa akọ akusi hamile. Now back to Olubo. That's the 4 corners of this country.
Winning baby ass.
You have been called baby. Ukokra na otwe mi no. Wasanyaba.
Ase Amanyoni for several years in never cast you active politics. How does it feel? So I will teach you now where they are coso. I will hear my Titun Amanyosem.
Oh, no credit. Minfan is say a bar a year. More the Obofu adwuma mu a monteme nka nanso efon for de omoteme nka na tia bia monteme nka no egina say me party wa aban mu de nanso enam se minka aban no ho nti no menye government official.
Okay,
for now menye public servant nti me amehye mekukuom a meye private citizen of Ghana.
Okay.
And so NPP Amanyosem no de me da so wom. Nimoh aban en na minim. Nti e bia me government official de a sabe e bia me famfikyire kura na obi bonkoma. Na wa mo asame na mo de mo cameras abesi oni abetwa. Aha no abetwa.
Whose decision? Who no decided say you don't want to be part of the government and as a selection no na amfa.
Oh anyame say bunya akwanya esom man a eyen monyam hye. Eyen monyam hye. Nti sa akwanya no ho na abesom man a eye minya akwanya mesom mempeso aso mamponfo no na ye enmunyam hye de mame.
Okay,
Nti me da wo mo ase nanso yenim so man no constitution no onfa ho na wo se me kwa man ni mu je said ye tumi no wo ne ho efre wo se if so ba na ko di djuma we e de boa aban no e de boa Ghana na se yemfrɛ wo emfa di branchel won sade a same wo be dey na wo watimi nti wo be wo private sector na won so wa ye wa famu di a wo betimi di aboa ma oman no atumpon
NPP Nkrofo lobby for higher positions in government. Those who are more expertise, they still have to lobby because in the panel also. Since 2017, our buying or party bar BMWE.
Yeah.
Have you tried so well lobby? Said the bear also expertise will come to bear.
Well, 2016 yenyina bochi dom. Yewra omanpanyine Kufuado. Enya bonichi dom call campaign ena ye ne ye adwuma. Ena nkunimdie baaye. Nti sabe Addai Nimoh nyi obi a oye enim foforo. Onye obi a sabe ninimdie yenim sede esitie. Onye obi a sabe na hofama yenim sede ositie. Eno nti no yes ebi be lobby obi oso a yenimu yebebusa aha. Eno nti enye one formula sort ase aha. Iti American si so say enye say yenim me. Mayem na shebedwani for 2 times. Metu anamo se me pese NPP Amanyosem 2014 me di animu e de kopre omampanyina konwa no. Se menye nipa foforo sa.
As with all your expertise in the our raise you home able carry on to this level to the extent that we wanted to lead NPP. This government and try so basically make answer your expertise to be part of this government. Because somewhere 2018, an interesting appointment to be ever, but that appointment was withdrawn because it was a public service.
Na appointment, you know, na ye ano verbal appointment, and na ye crata rating appointment.
The bar media no more, and I just say government appointed. Officially, you didn't receive anything.
Also, can ye? Government also. Because the 3 arms are all part of government.
The executive or Mampini as yeah.
Tell me, Busa say appointment in a position by. So we be a moment I'm young some for. The also Busa say a position by. And the Adima you rad anymore. It be a one quay.
Okay. But there was no any official communication.
Oh, there be no official communication.
And also the from said
a mammy. Say nantina mi busa mu say mu na mu ye nsem kyerefo nti otia na wakọ abisa mu hu say position ben na position no sa wanye a hwan na ye de ma no so bia manfo so pa adwuma aye me bo ana nti say woti he a wototo manwe wachena woni ha
obi ba
betina ha no so obi so pa adwuma
okay
nti nsem ni bi wo ho a ya ebi no fan say propaganda. Okay. constitution any all the other laws ebechere positions are oman panyini bia obeba so no wotimi appointed.
Okay.
Into I mean the position must be backed by law or semra. Into offer BB to say Director General of Senate, Chief Executive of Ghana Cocoa Board. So no. Offer BB to say Administrator of Common Fund. Administrator of Common Fund is appointed by the President in consultation with the Council of State upon prior approval by Parliament. Emrano sana etie. Intino misumesere say mososo no ebia ubehwehwe mu hu say na edibre ben ya na emra ben e the tie sa dibre na chi eno ntino ekosi say.
Okay. NPP woni nyina so a mo di bu ma beka say ma ideology mo di mi bu by property owning democracy, business oriented. Some will establish, will give the necessary environment for the private companies or private individuals to flourish. No more tax, no more GBD, more man hombra. For the past 5.5 years in NPP, I've been led by Nanado, Dr. Muhammad Bamia, Amanyosem. Can you say NPP, my geology no, no na muhui, and I say, Nyama Bitosini?
Well, yes, a property owning democracy. We believe in the individual liberties. Yeah, nimse e was say ankra etimi enya wo mo fa hodie etimi eye adwumadenden na ye ma akansi competition. MPP we believe in competition na eno nso so edaadi impo opesa abrabo mu no okoso a se bi o ha e akansi even business competition yeah political competition academic competitions also ewo ho ene de aka nyina ewo ho no mo enti eno ye mfapem a ye di nim se ye hweso ema ye di bu aban ye ba aban mu 4 years atwam. So the second term of the Akufo-Addo led administration of the government of Ghana, etwa almost 1.5 years in the etwa. Ogaza who believe in all these things are yes, but was also here normal ebema timamufuo ho atowo mo. At the end of the day, no timamufuo ho towo mo a enigye enso so ye dey ewo oman ne mo. First term no dey atwam, say second term eni wo mu. Second term ubusa me ho nsem said ye amemu no ekwa a normal co smooth. A normal co smooth, and I was here jitum. Say a normal call ne torting.
The internet man call
torting. One controversy over the another. One controversy over another. Started from the midnight of 7 January, from the night of 7 January. Even the appointment or the election of the Speaker of Parliament. Controversy. Mebuana. The Speaker of Parliament election. Controversy. Even by with 2022 budget. Parliament. Last year December. Minority say you reject it. Majority so say yen so say there. Yajatum. So no. Enu firi ho no mo a ye 11 sensem this year enso so aba ese kura so de asan beto so ye de ahi National Cathedral so no
LGBT susu mu eba
well LGBT no so enu kura de from last government and a chance enu so pende e wo ho no mo enti ensam no bebre e na wo ho enti na make say amemu no enko ne tortin. As you say, Speaker also the Addai finance minister. So Omran will be work contact. And you know, I quite say no man intimate call the tortin, no sieka. Near Jituma, near Hukwaya. Your first.
And Yamana on corner tortin, no, a wine from so is it say, or more your Mercedes or my said a man tortino, and no moon who could to call for cry and shimu. ana se Ghana for na na ready say be ma nyema kototi.
When you say for the first time yenya hanged parliament. Okay, between the two dominant parties, NPP, NDC, a 50-50, a chimpe, so no, and NPP, you independent MP were joining NPP side. I form the majority caucus with the president on the ticket of NPP. In the situation we know, we see who be that. For the first time na esi di mrahye bedwam hokra no nsam kɔ hɔ no mu a ne ka no ɛden in fact one controversy kra ɛbaa a wɔsɛ meka ho asɛm ɛyɛ MPs a yɛso ɔmo nkɔ mrahye bedwam absentee MPs ɛho nsɛm ne nyinaa but previously MPP were clear majority or NDC were clear majority in parliament said the mrahye bedwam also na democracy no ewo also no man budget near ma approval near san akwohwehwe say sika esi yemfanye no omo san e de di dwuma yemfa enie enti aban wo na said na meka aban wo na said the executive arm of government e wo na said e wo se oye if you say hona resources no ye de ahye omampanyini ene na boafo ensa ne de ahye omonsa say yemfa resources no eni dwuma emfa ma timemofo eti no asodie ni kese no ewo aban eho eye the executive arm of government ena asodie kese no ewo enu firi ho a timemofo no so yewo yasodie timemofo na asodie ne de ebi wo ho a indiscipline emfa ha ento ball enwo ha enye sei na wo ya ye ne wo timemofo a waso odin na wo koye no wonim so wo ye ne nso so ta nso ntimi mfa gotem enso so beye nti timemofo enso so ewo omo asodie ni nyina na ye ka bomu a ye man ye fene say delivery of good governance emakwa good governance also in free aban no honko a na ede aba ya aban no the government the private sector and ye kabom ye deliver good governance enti enoma enkoso no de asudi kese no ehya aban sa
okay
because resources no aban na a receive a control a disperse the adwuma settlement for
talking about hang parliament were you surprised to say NPP from 169 majority in parliament first term second term now they are now struggling to get a majority lead in parliament now ususiemone your experience need you who here proud to 2020 election nyama be no feel say a contributing factor to NPP losing that majority seat in parliament.
Well, you move from 169 to currently 137, which means you lose 32 seats to NDC. Adie baako a mehu se e ma sa adiwe bae your performance e ba form eye internal democracy anya adwuma enwi peye
e wo MPP
yes na mo amuhu 2020 parliamentary primaries we ko no post ma we contest we wo ye ma wo nyina bi wo ye ma wo form so no but Sami hunto yen na ye the proponents of democracy in Ghana do we proponents of democracy there I was say democracy ni ne krabata ni ne hunsem nyina no odi ye adwuma and one of the things is to have a healthy competition by way of elections. And only a timid decide a timid empanimfo a ebedi enim. Enti ade ba kwa me dem hu ye no no. Say na internal democracy. So man panyin Akufo-Addo de no san siki re-election. Nti eno no bia nim say enya ade a obekọ primaries. Because J. Akufo in 2004 wan ko primaries no your man panyin. But a bar parliamentary primaries, no. What you won't send me a course so various constituencies. Meaning aspirants in the crown almost all form, almost filing almost nomination. Each year 50,000 filing fee of 50,000. Baby are sitting MPs a one. Not filing fee no a 50,000 or 500 million old cedis. A bit year. And so omo enya kwenya anko contest no. Ebin kura mutu ya aseska no. Refund kura no yentimi party no entimi a refund. Do
you think there was deliberate attempt by maybe some element within the party to cause that?
You know, me no there. It's a party structure no. After conference, the second highest decision-making body of the party, a National Council. The National Council kotrase ejitu say ye be kwa kansie parliamentary primaries. Ehun hyehyeye enie. Ye be bie nomination this date, ye closes this date. Wa party ba unim se wo qualify, wo carry ho ehwe ho na unim se enhyehyeye de abeto ho no. Wonso so no wo se efata. Na wo se wo kwa kansie ne bia. National Council na agiatum. National Council no so no. National Chairman, General Secretary, National Officers ni na members. All the regional chairmen and regional secretaries almost so ekasa abedwokuo no National Council ho. Yesa wo mpanimfo titiri a wo mu nyina eka ho. Presidential candidate eka ho. President eka ho. Na bedi echire eka ho. Enu nti se nkotena se agi enhyehyeye tum se ye de enhyehyeye we ebedi dwuma ayiyi yem parliamentary candidate ade nti na efiri ho a ewo so obi kɔ na region a okeka se wo mema wo Samuel Hunto mema wo nyina wo Addai Nimoh mema wo nyina form no kra mema wo nya bi ade nti na wo se basa ye hyemra obi ntimi mfa akiri nkeka se menyi ntum because the approval is given or was given by the National Council, which is the second highest decision-making body of the party. And until no, sa enemy huno. Na se sa no so ba, e was a national chairman, general secretary. So bit in the region no ye bibia ensem fata. I was a muso sumutimi. Sorry,
a show leadership.
A show leadership said no, yam penny. The oye. E de abamubuo ebeba e de wantwi ebeba na sabe same ohun we kokromotie the value is the same for everybody me wana yes
one vote is one vote
ye graduate no ana ye man wait enka say sabe me am free nyina mpon yi me to aba no a ye be ma no 20%.
Oh, they are 10%.
Oh, they are 10%. Debbie. It's one. Inti ye nhyehyɛ no a me fa mo fidie so na minim se party mpanimfo obi anim. Inti no say democracy no say impo ye mpese ebi be contest obi a. Se no ye kokoam asɛm. Ye nka no abonten so. Nka no kokoam se ebi a mo amo ba nyina no mo se fata. Nanso saa mre ye wo mu. Enam we nti no ye nyai na ka asumasi ana obenten ye dai enko na woko no mo nso so no say mebo ana yes because we must encourage and promote healthy competition. It is out of competition that you get the best. Obia osuro akansi bia no na so oye weak. Competition is only feared by the weak. So if you say on me no kwa kansi a edom no wo ho kan wasem me kan wasem
trimu fa obosum kunem
ye be hwe e bia mira no mu no asi ahene ne atu ahene fo say there be wo ye mpel sa mre ye nim se wo se fata e wo di bre no a wo pe no nanso emere no enye mawo enti ye mfa mawo twen na e bia da achim bi so no ebedru so ana umre ebeba ni nyina no ewo ho nti 2020 you lose from 169 to 137 no one of the major issues media minim na we sure say ye no party committee ana ye Osafman for that no Omoko Ghana edu omo report by I will say one of the cardinal points regions in the constituencies in Rezi was non-adherence to internal party democratic principles.
NPP fashions room. Yeah, take for fashion, a kufu fashion. For that matter, will be a free sebia will belong to Mampenada for fashion. Na do mene o to me itimi fa kwan bi so na je miam. Bibisa e wo NPP.
So media make di kan say fashionalism enye bone. So wo de o ni bokusi atafre. Meso me de mini bokusi atafre. Enti se ye wokuo mu a na se mi fi se mi madwene mu no asomasi na metimi ne no abokusi atafra. O ka se fashion a fine. But the here say fashionalism na ye ka no e ya ade a e de ye kompuntuo mu ana say e de ye ko seye mu. E den a yentibi nyi fashionalism emfiri ho. Ti e no de me ka ma hwefo atie ekuo bia ni o asori kra ye koi sofo wo mu a woni wo mu e fa adwen ba no so nkire se woni wo mfa adwen a menye de enkwa asori no nti kuo no ye betie ye wo kufo fashion ye wo akufo ado fashion ye wo fashion ni ewie a enye kuo ba ko bia asumasi nim se we na media menene nanti a masomdwe ba eno ma yen first national chairman Yewura BJ Darocha meburu na aba party no no omunti we BJ Darocha a renowned lawyer very forthright principled person okay and I can asem say we don't have to be friends before we work in the party. Ini kwan say ye namfo ansa na ya adwuma e wa amanyokuo ni mo. Dem no pa kire ni say amanyokuo no ye the constitution na ye. Me ba no me fa me bag e bia me de shemechi. Onto wo ba no fa wo bag e bia wo so ai. Asuma susu fa ne bag e ba the born in chem. Ye nyina de bag ni be hia ye. Ya dwene no enyepe yadwene enkosi pe enko benkro na emom constitution ne say eni nhihye aye no ekwan be ne emfaso nti I will say there's no problem with having perceived or real fashionalism, but the question is it leading us to progress or it is retrogressing?
Can you say NPP are progressing internal democracy and also we share internal elections ahodoa ekoso the monetization the monocracy ekoso? Does it paint a good picture of NPP? Is it the future of NPP mo share ni misebeko?
Eno wa we asesa me kai say from 92 96 the year 2000 emabru no bi ekita position a samre ya ebia samre no omukra no omo anto aba no omu nim se de amanyokuo no yakọ ene ye de na mu aba bedru samre. After 2007 presidential primaries I call so Legon enipa 17 samre na party ne wa ban mo enipa 17 2007 Omampanyin Akufo-Addo edi nkunim no. Ya no free ho ene a call into 2008 parliamentary primaries. Samre no nasikasem no ahyase eyiniti kakra. 2007 obi a otie me sambeka party ma mpanifo ni 2007 presidential primaries. Sikaye no na ahyase. Samre no kra no na constituency biya for presidential primaries no na constituency biya de delegates 10 no emu is it 4 or 6 elected executives and non-elected executives for each constituency. Until near 210 constituencies times 10, they 2,300. And other officers. The 2007, no, delegates are two aba eji Flagbearer no. They less than 3,000 delegates.
Okay.
Inti no skasem eyiniti. Enu free one no 2008 and call parliamentary primaries. Sikasem no eyiniti o. May 2008 me call parliamentary primaries e wo mampon. Me call no me nana me ye underdog. Ni nipa miensa. I won by a margin of 1 vote.
Primaries no?
Yes.
Uti ahin.
Enye sika no ma me win ye. Nimoh, that time I resign every Ministry of Roads and Highways as a civil servant. Me resigning and sana me come parliamentary primaries. Because now me pese mre bia de bedi so years sort mase. Na me gidie ena ma me di nkunim by 1 vote. Be minim se samre no this kasem no ayiniti. Enti emra 2008 ye ni nkunim no. Ye enter 2009. And adwene ne ba say samre na mo parliament 2009. Adwene ne ba say how can we address monetization? Because adina apejanity no ya nhwe ni ya baby e de be kwa akowie no enye. Eno na ma ye koye ye major constitutional amendment in 2009. Ye expanded electoral college and ye free BB 55. Polling station bia 5 member executives.
Okay.
And ye kabo mu. Say all the 5 member executives no. A beto aba for every polling station. A beto aba a presidential candidate. A beto aba a parliamentary candidate.
Okay.
2009 as Sanji Shine by. He implemented in 2010 a presidential primaries. Nana Akufo-Addo, Isaac Osei, Professor Frimpong Boateng, I think Lawyer Kudia, and Nabako Kahu, and Namire Efi. That was 2010. Samreno, a domino air to Abano Krano, over 150,000. Over 150,000, 160, 170,000. No. Saying, Kwa now be day.
With me a
chiawo. Into your no ye. Me say, if you put near opposition, into 10 CDs, AT&T, and now the my delegate. Near opposition, 2010. And your call, 2012, ye nim kunim. And your call, 2014, yes, I presidential primaries be eno na meme ko bi no so no samre no kra no untimi ntua bibia kese nanso ye hu se parliamentary primaries no yes na numbers na koso constituency bi wo ha be 500 delegates e bi wo be 600 but ye hu se still at the parliamentary level no skasem no ayede e wo ho kakra asa 2015 na this kasem ewo ho ena nyame enchade obi ekwam a 2016 etimidi wini ye wini 2016 ba ben presidential primaries since 2014 yanko obi because you were sitting president but parliamentary primaries in 2020 yehun skasem no so hono ewo ho enu free ho 2020 a bad this year internal party elections obi kura kope polling station position a jiso okotueska obi kope ko electoral area coordinator jiso okotueska wabra saa positions ni ntua ho ka constituency elections ni bi ntua sika papa enu nti no di aba beduro no abeye hu
okay I say a source of worry but
it seems worry
like
ya betimi aye hu bibi
how
oh yes they say the actually say we should go for the ultimate of one man one vote.
Okay.
We should go for one man one vote.
One man one vote in the same.
One man one vote in the say enye delegate asem. Inti yefa constituency mampon constituency say ya. NPP fo nyina mo aye registered in good standing utia with dues. It is a muye 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000. Yebetu aba was say more 10,000 ni nyina moto. Seji se wo a wonti ase ana watu kwan.
Okay.
Into one way I be check monetization. Ye increase ye expand the electoral college na up to date. Ye mu see ye ba ban mo no. Ye ntimi. Ye ba ban ni ye ntimi. Asa ye west. Into no ultimate that na wo position there enye sa Nimoh aban mu. Na main council so say NDC say omo internal election omo nhyase. So omo opposition.
Omo nhyase this month.
Omo nhyase opposition amanfo beka so omo niska. Omo ba aban mu a ho na so obehu say dey sitie.
Amemfa nko aban mu kakra. NPP musimu dey mo ye business oriented said dey agriculture say no. How did you see Nanado government collapsing banks said they were insolvent almost kasem into minya. We spent over 21 billion Ghana cedis collapsing those banks. Do you think that was prudent? It was best and prudent decision by government to have done that?
Well, na enchirechiremu a Mr. Finance Minister Addai say on the kasama omanpanyin eba oman ni sikasemu a say banks ni bi aye insolvent. Virtually omo akra liquidate omo nti saade a omo ntimi omo ka aya omo ewo honomo any more obligations maybe to the Bank of Ghana. Na on say decision bia no take care. The financial aspect is there, the social aspect is also there, maybe technology aspect is also there. How do you combine all these things? Am I betting me taking the most prudent decision at any time? Meaning say binum elusu omo jobs from the collapse of those banks up to date. Ebinum enya adwuma omo severance award ni other things kwa ebinum enya ebinum afa ho ayare ebinum kra so afa ho ahwere wo mo enkwa. Government for more this CBG, Consolidated Bank
of Ghana.
And Mate say this week here on Mampenyin so more makwine for the establishment of the Development Bank of Ghana and so no. It is these two banks main fan say I emerge here. You say a bit me address it.
But the first place with that decision, was it the best?
Well,
because
share books no.
Deputy Vice President say one of the huge costs of a year national debt are balloon 21 point something billion Ghana. Was it the best way the government
21 point something billion. Now at that time no na banks no omo hu eka no so na say.
The projection a minority of parliament can say that they needed 9 billion Ghana cedis.
The finance minister also abekanisa.
No.
I think so at this stage, a be here finance minister. So I'm so who say at that time, no, those banks no mu here say. And some of those banks at that time no cry no. Na more customers ni bi wa omo borrows from those banks to execute government projects or public projects. E bi makoye roads. Omo certificate pende. Ewo road fund. Ewo consolidated fund finance ministry. Yentua nenka. Inti aban releases sika enko na account mu ewo ne banka. Ebe na bank no so etimi ate. Bosia no a customer no ebe boye e de kokoye aban dwuma. Ai no nti no ama wo no bank and the liquidity form no nti I see etimi hu all those figures eno na be kire yen say 21 billion no any as at that time sika na nka ebetimi dia share banks ni mu ama o masan gina o na so na adwumayefo a na omo ye adwuma omo nhwere omo adwuma omo investment ewo ho no no omo nhwere omo investment no na say nti na difference no say
okay
nti say difference no kra ye 5 billion kra no a then I was here say to collapse the banks no and not to collapse the banks no yen share the social impact because also a cost to the social impact for collapsing the banks now you know na abeka any the financial impact no abom and san yetimi hu say the decision was prudent or not.
Okay. Maminka message kakra na yon another issue. So you know this day about say good evening Mr. Same. Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh has spoken well. He is indeed a man of wisdom and have knowledge about our party and its governance from Benjamin Enin Esilfi Atta aka Agenda Ablekumanov and all the way a free Adabose among all the presidential candidates Addai Nimoh stand top because he knows the top and flow of a party and must be given the chance to break the 8 for us. From Ruben Tete, Ghana the way they are. But we say good evening, Samuel. I'm highly impressed about Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh credential and performance with regards to question he is answering. Inokosei Edifrable Kumanov no de aba. We say Nana was say from our she was say in fact Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh is the new face of NPP to break the 8. Looking at his experience, humility and tolerance in the party, Honorable Addai Nimoh, we the youth in NPP need you more than ever. We say good evening. I'm Evans, NPP. No, they we Ediaba. Honorable, said a while kind 2016. What can be a more promise say Ghana for? Say you are going to give Ghana for we can say #1 government best, more campaign on no year corruption. Are you impressed about how this government led by Nana Ado Bawumia handle corruption situation?
And me, I improve on the way I handle.
But for now, you are not impressed?
Well, I would say to some extent, I'm impressed. To some extent, I'm not impressed.
To what extent now who say you are not impressed?
Oh, per percentage?
Yes.
Okay, what do I mean, Kamasem? Yes, I mean, you know, yes, by a special prosecutor's office, I established it. But how effective is that office working now? The effectiveness and the efficiency of that office. How is it now? And I say bureaucracy and they are critic and they say ewo. Nemom so be yen adwuma onye na adwuma ye. Yenim dey told the first prosecutor man they resign here. Nti adwempa na say yen establish this. Yen establish there it was say office no timi ye adwuma na yehu say oman no car ye bo office ne ho na adwumayefo ni o marketua ni o mode ende no oman no so ye dey.
But for now, the Fasobia.
Oh, for now, me who issue bia no a met me agaze bia yanya bibia free home. The former chief executive of Public Procurement Authority,
Samuel
Ajenim.
Yeah.
Yes. Ni issue na kosi say. SP, special prosecutor should be interested.
Our courts.
So should be interested how it is going. Oman ibenya ho mfaso e de aman anase say enti no yes minim say a campaigning on corruption in 2016 na wasi ebusa ye ho say Ghana for aso ansuo aso ansa no yenya hu de mu oduro ana omunya hu de mu oduro. So
can you say, sir, your government, and I said the party in which you belong to, NPP government, for the past 5.5 years, or fight corruption better than our predecessor in this?
In terms of institutional structure, no dear. Me fan say creation of special prosecutor. Ewo ho no mo a ebetimi aka say ade a ye de aba NPP e de aba. Benya no nkwa. Oh no. Corruption no, even abuse of power corruption. So no abuse of power corruption. And ubusa a lawyer for no mbeka say stealing is different from corruption. Yeah, classifier stealing. So what could we are buying sika no there? And no near corruption. And no there but abuse of power, conflict of interest. So no. Omunyina follow under corruption.
Do you see
procurement?
Do you see nepotism in this government?
Procurement breaches. Okay. Procurement breaches. Ninyina no will fall under corruption. We are not getting value for money.
Who sign money now aban mo?
Oh, aban bi anywhere in him. Yes. I mean sole sourcing. Yeah, opposition. Ebo NDC echi. Mills, John Mahama, government, yebo mo echi. Sole sourcing. Yes, we are by sole sourcing. Okay, I mean road ministry.
We are not doing anything
sole sourcing. Ewo ho no mo. And until meanwhile no, your law allow for open competitive tender, whether national or international bidding. Yeah, allow the process is clear. Eyemra, PPA mra ne yemra, etrasi eyeyo. And until you follow, we should be getting value for money for every cedi spent in Ghana. So, and until the ato sino. Yen second term ni you were 2.5 years Addai nim. Yato simbia perceived or real. O mampanyini Akufo-Addo na ban emo modern. Enye hon kwa o, enye executive no kwa. Even parliament mrashibedwam. So yenhwe. So we are also getting value for money. For parliamentary service in Libya.
Okay.
And the judiciary.
Okay. Now, my member, or Yami Aduma next month, 16th, 17th, NPP Kwakuyi, national executive. From there, the next stage will be the presidential primary. Somewhere to me, it's honorable Addai Nimoh considering contesting for that position again.
Position,
Flagbearership to lead the party.
Well, it was some same way. They make us say me die soon. No, that's Sweden.
Okay.
And that is on the son die for
lead the party.
Oh yes.
To election.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes. Also die out to one among on transfer South Asia. And until yes, for the Flagbearership contest, I didn't know that so no, but that's so agent. And yes, me jinamu say me call say me so me baby. There be. Because so be share the atwam. Yatara ho no meboa na.
So ahwade fofra wo de ba no sene de wo de ba kane no.
Oh yes. I mean, for me at this stage, emre yaba part yaba aban mu. Won say enipa wo hwe, enipa ho funu nipa. Nti me free be facial fatigue. And until na 8 years since 1993. 8 years ni dura party no between NDC and NPP. So there is facial fatigue. Nti ahoden foforo a yenso yede by say party no ehia enim foforo.
Okay.
Enim foforo a ede nkabom eba. Enim foforo a ede kasa foforo eba. Enim foforo a ede enkenya ene ede daso foforo.
It means the current leadership and the current phase of NPP cannot break the 8, said them okay.
No, we can break the 8. I mean, Obi Obeka say breaking the 8, ain't possible. Now one can say.
Is it possible with anybody obey the party? No?
Maybe what 3 conditions. And baby, we can break the 8. Say 3 conditions, it may satisfy. First condition here say party na who the internal cohesion of the party. Internal cohesion it is nkabom odo nkabom a ebeba ye ankrankra party man ho. Eno ni de eya ade a edi kan.
Okay.
O kwa abonti ankoko a. Se o se ahoden no odi free fie. Na fie ahoden no esote a. O ana obede no etimi akwa abonti. Enti yen party no to break the 8, ye here in Kabum soronko yehia ahoɔden soronko ɛwɔ yankasa yeho ɛno so bɛyɛ ya ɛwɔ se wɔdɔba ɛno ɔdɔbɛba a mayi wo afiri mu wonka ho adidija ne saade no ibejai.
Okay,
that is number 1 condition. Number 2 condition ɛyɛ aban modern mo. They say yes ahokyere wɔ hɔ ɔman ni mu temamufo ɔbrɛ me brɛ same wo so ɔbrɛ so tofu
pa me brɛ pa
ya tofu mu ni ato lorry fa mu na aduane boɔ banche bɔɔdeɛ fiura for so betum nti they say utility agencies in Ghana Water ECG omo pentumu no nya ya timamufuo no na ye pass on ntumu no de amayen nti ahokyere wo nti to break the 8 no ebehia government performance nti for the next 2.5 years in that anim no and san ya to about December 2024 no e was say aban modern mo ekosoro
bibia ankoso na ekoso de sikoya it means don't forget it.
What they remember ho me ma 3 parameters or conditions.
Okay,
na me wi a mechira wa de kronti a into internal party cohesion, government performance, and the third factor the face to lead the party. Sa no ma mi ensa no I was see a ka ni boom na ye potokasem ye free bibi optimization wa we am content no your optimization. What percentage of this, what percentage of this, what percentage of these 3 factors?
What can you number?
No, I can't boom. Now, am I the most suitable person? And then the party is right. The party's standing, ejinane naso. Abai ejinane naso. Right, the most suitable person. I tell you, we'll break this 8.
But until all these 3 are done, NPP should forget about breaking the 8.
Say wa ho odin wo efie e wo form aban bo ne ho modin yem fan say for the next 1 year you say bi a yi levy abey na siskaba na aban bo ne ho modin
say fan say na e to back say fan say for the past 5.5 years the government performance is not enough to break the 8.
Oh yes, may I admit sir.
Okay,
e to about say anya easy to break the 8. Yeah, I mean see an form ye kodwom e na edwom form akasa. I mean, ye inti ma ye nunu ye ho ensre.
Can you say the current state of NPP and the leadership of the NPP say yamfa say Honorable Addai Nimoh na be take over after your Flagbearership election na be take over? Can you say your predecessor has done enough to make your work easier or is going to be tough?
Who take over of everything a liability and asset.
Okay.
And you also finding
but who weigh liability ni assets na?
Oh, you be yanim. Ni nyina ye kasa ya. Okay? I was say kasa wo ye ho. Baabi amfonso wo no ni age atum say aha, amfonso aha. E kwan be ne emfa so. Enane no, enhihye ne ye. Amemo no nyina sa na tie.
Wo mre try to build a party as said this unity caused by the leadership.
Be masin so man sa no aham. Na also ubedi ade no say wo mba say oba ne tortin say asumdwe na de osori a adodode no na wo pe there be a responsibility any ho adodode nti wo so fa ni mie no nyina.
Okay, mama can message na fe yamfa komono na we. We say good evening. I say I'm getting what Mr. Addai is saying very well. See, every party that comes to power has an agenda to come and steal from the poor people. I'm Okasha from Oforikrum, NDC World Youth, not the way about. Say good evening, Same. Yes, Honorable Addai Nimoh is a good personality in the elephant family. It is good he is not part of this government because any good person comes close to Akufo-Addo becomes bad as him. Adams, Edifi Tamelino Diaba. We say Andy Kwabena Emisa, we say Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh deserves the best. Indeed, he stands tall and he must be the race to save we the grassroots because the grassroots is suffering and the root, or say the grass is suffering and the root is gotten rotten. We say I'm Orlando Simon from Barcelona. Sprinters will say Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh has spoken very well and his thoughts are true. He is the right man to break the 8. We say good evening, Sammy. Ghanaians are really tired of Bawumia and Alan Fashion. Delegates will at all costs vote against them vehemently and bring Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh, who has no blemish and uncorruptible. Yenuya Inokisi Edifra Wushinode Aba. We say, Mr. Sami, new face is what we need to break the 8 as political party, and Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh is the best candidate for that. Save us now, Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh from Harriet Okreku Ofei Edifri Aye Nankase Okoforudua Anodiwe Ede Aba. Honorable, kwa bija kwa mo etimi akọ. National Cathedral yensi. We ya say be committee taxpayers money because Christian Council for say Yamfa Heritage Fund. Would it make economic sense?
Unse controversy bi o ha avoidable.
Okay.
Anamontu bi o ha ehun nsɛmsɛm no dɔso. Nti ehun nsɛmsɛm dɔso a na yɛtwa so. Meaning from legal background, legal point of view, is it a government project? No. Is it a public project?
Say a public project.
Meaning say ni nyina amanfo edwene ho. So where is the funding coming from? Establish a board of trustees. Na opinion a okọ de krechi Most Reverend Dr. Asante Antwi. A okọ de krechi on na da no. Samre minim de oda no sese. Yewo asofo akuku dam.
Is it oda no Reverend Dr. Opokumensa.
Okay.
On a CEO.
On a dano. Board of trustees, no.
Yeah.
Duncan Williams Kahu, Mensa Otabel, Eastwood Anaba,
Mensa Otabel Frame.
Mensa Otabel Frame.
Yeah.
Kusibuatin, Kumasi,
Pamabako,
Omunina, Ekahu. The Musa almost say, Sika idea, Jumano, the free. Now I say, your bedroom pen so beer. Yentimin can say, and yet government or public project. A public project, government project, yenin tumsa. Nothing yen say budgetary allocations. Because project in your project, it can take us for the next 10 years. And we will still be on this project. Now, make us an from my professional background. And your small project. And the small project, that's a cash flow. Cash flow, no? And yet clear. And yet sustainable. And yet regular. Tambe ni baby. Na so abam faso ediama yenyina o man Ghana. So a public project, a private project, so they are we are wine there.
Okay.
Wine a bear man, wine a bear wine there. And now you so what will be the rate of utilization of the facility?
With taking all these things into consideration, would it make sense say a committee taxpayers money in the heritage fund for a future national cathedral?
Say no. I saw what the one saka abrewaduane. Ubedi. Enti o se yedi o man Ghana.
Yeah, heritage fund nye.
Well, enu yesika wo ho se wo ho ye wo sa sika no a. No kra wo mu ne setemamufo ho e kire wo mo. Nti yedi koye we no. Na asetena mu so a aho kire no wo no. Ye be ye ne dey. These are all the things I hear show. And then you say yakwa kobubu adan afiri ho. Ye bubu adan. Ye tu fom. Ye tua consultants ka bebre.
32 million.
Ye tua sika bebre e wo ho. Ye jaya aye kabo. E form na ye tutu excavation na ye afi ne ye kwa akoso net fufuru asan ba fele. Ni asan sisi adan fufuru de ama charges anase ye be ne dey. It's a major decision, and I think that Oman Penyini should lead the way on how you resolve this controversy.
Okay.
Nema asumdwe.
Okay.
Emra.
That's Honorable Fana 2 messages na for your call. Say Honorable Francis Addai Nimoh knows the perimeters of NPP party, so how can we deny his access? Father for the grassroots is coming from Victoria. Amanon and Edwi Abro say this is the right man for the show. God bless him. God bless our homeland, Ghana. Samuel Otu, Edifree, Secondi, no Diwe, Efraba. Honorable, anwumre yɛda ase na sɛ wasi aka sɛ wogina wona so ɛyɛ presidential primaries wobɛkɔ no original TV Amanyosem yeso ebedi akiri ebrano yɛne obedi yɛda ase sɛ to nsafra wo bae
yo samme so medam ase sɛ ne me ba mu studio a very impressive
and the whole Ghana be any
oh yes
it's true
me hwɛ mo mfidie mo cameras bibia modern there's a duma mo ye no e bɔ mo aba so
ye de ma unti how you feel anytime bia
mate emre bi am bɛto mo nsafra me no me so me ba e bi so mind na ekyekere o se e church no mamu matemamu fo te ase na nso o mte ase na afi o mu take decision a yenim na afi ye hu sa aban so so asodie no so no o so oyeye o hyehyɛ no mayi timamufo e hu toye na anigye wo mu a wa wo aban mu no so katimamufo no hu
so hu
asumbejo na saa mre yi a ye hu kire ye o kɔhwɛ appointees ni bia 4 am 5 am na nkrofo asan lie e kɔ mu fie a o mo kɔgye o ma no aduane
Otwe bebro bobofo bebro orubonyamfo Francis Addai Nimoh former MP Mampong ono o contest NPP primaries presidential primaries 2014 osinyame adomu a the presidential primaries NPP de beko 2034 no wogina mu dendende Amanyosem yebedi akine de ho nsam de abro